Get ready to match the stars. Jimmie Walker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Kate Jackson, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Reilly.
Thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. Got a lot of friends there, John. Okay, nice to have you with us. Nice to have you with us. And it's splendid to have you with us because we couldn't do it without you.
Thank you.
Let me see. Good Times and Rookies. Okay, all the plugs are out of the way. Good Times and Rookies.
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels. Oh, yeah, that's coming up in about 3 or 4 weeks from now. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. Anything you want us to watch for?
No, you see, Brett and I are here. We're trapped here on the second floor. We can't appear on anything anymore.
Can we get a booking? Now, he's going to do a play. Now, he's just saying that to me, but he's doing a play.
But he's behind the scenes, darling. He's just directing.
Why don't you ask us what we've turned down? We don't have time. You better get to the first.
All right, let's say hello to Velma Murray and Macarena Gandarillas. Hello, Velma.
Hi.
This lady has won $8,450. And she says she's going to put part of it to work to get her master's degree in what field? I forgot to ask you that.
Counseling, college level.
Counseling at the college level.
Right, college student personnel.
You'll be giving people advice.
Hopefully, the right advice.
Okay. And she's being challenged by Macarena here, this pretty young lady from Chile, who is a jazz dancer and who's had her first round question and struck out, but not with us. And we will continue in the middle of round one in a moment or so, but first this. Here we are. Bing. This is our other question for round one. Velma, this belongs to you. Now, I assume you've all heard of Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Oh, heavens, yes.
Velma, you've never heard of that book. There's a man, this guy about 30 years ago named Dale Carnegie. He wrote a book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and it was a very influential book, and I guess it's still in print. Well, there's a new book out called How to Lose Friends and Alienate People. It's written by blank.
Oh! I have a
You got
career! I can't say any names like that.
There were so many wonderful
Don't tell us your
choices.
troubles, just write your answer down.
Oh my.
There were so many wonderful...
Oh my goodness gracious. Well.
That's it, you got it. Do not hesitate. Okay. All right, put them in the slot up there in the second row. Jimmy, put it in the slot. Let's go. Here we go. Velma. Dale Carnegie once wrote a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. There's a new book out now called How to Lose Friends and Alienate People. And this new book is written by...
Howard Cosell.
Why not?
Why not?
You've warmed the cockles of my heart with that answer.
Actually, Howard's book is How to Lose Shows. And
She came up with a terrific answer. And if you've got any respect for her, you will match her.
Well, I was dealing more with the reality of the situation, you understand, more or less than the fictional characters of such as Howard Cosell, who you can see in Disneyland.
You mean he's not a real person?
Not at all.
Oh.
I said David Carradine.
At first you got a thunderous silence. They were dumbstruck.
I was going for real life things. We can't all live in fantasy land.
That's a new low even for you. What do you say?
Talk about a silent ovation.
That was it, wasn't it?
I would like to have, even though Miss Deutsch has not read my answer, I would like to have her give it.
I have your answer? Oh,
Say your thing.
Howard Cosell, the light of my life.
Howard Cosell. Okay, that's one match there. Sir, excuse me, sir. Excuse me,
Did you
sir.
read this terrible story in the paper?
Really? What did it say?
Black Prince missing. No.
Yeah, tell us the rest of it. Wait a minute, you gotta hear the rest of it.
No,
Wait a
there's
minute.
more. It's a whole column. Denim cap found on bridge.
Denim cap found on bridge. Upside down Howard Cosell.
He is anyway.
He is upside down. That's 2 for Velma. All right. What do you say, Kate? The new book, How to Lose Friends and Alienate People, written by Howard Cosell.
That's absolutely correct.
There it is. 3 for her. Richard?
That's such a great answer. I'm ashamed I don't have it. I said Don Rickles.
Don Rickles.
Who actually is very loved. He's very funny.
He's
Just
lovable.
insults people.
Yes, Charles.
There's another article about a white prince that strangely disappeared.
All right, here we go to the Pale Princess.
Pale Princess is about to follow the other two. I said Private Citizen Nixon.
Private Citizen Nixon. So there's your round 1. 3-0 is the score, and round 2 coming up in a moment or so, but first this. Hello there. Round 2 coming up. Ready? Whoops. Macarena, you want A or B? Wait a minute. Listen, you know, the other day, yesterday on the last show, whenever that was, I never know whether it's Monday or Friday here, we had a little time to kill, and I said, Macarena, could you do a little dance? And she declined. And I was just wondering if you've changed your mind. Now we've got a little time right here, Macarena. Would you just do a little something? I don't know if you can do it on the front, but or do you want to do it here on the? Just a little 20-second number there. What kind of music have we got here? Have we got any music?
Come on.
Just a little kick.
Just a little kick.
What's this going to cost?
Gee,
Wait a minute.
swell music.
That's not what we had in mind. No, we wanted her to do a solo. You need something a little faster, don't you? Great little dancer, isn't she?
Fantastic.
Thank you, my dear. Peachy Kid and a splendid dancer. You are some high kicker, I'll tell you that. Okay, now that we've got you all out of breath there, would you take A or B?
I think I'm going to switch to B, please.
You want B? Okay, it's all yours. Janet said.
Oh, golly.
This lady Janet said, I don't trust that plastic surgeon. He not only lifted my face, he also lifted my blank.
Happy day.
There are several terrific answers.
Yeah.
The questions have improved this today.
They have? They're better than they were yesterday? Janet said, I don't trust that plastic surgeon. Did you hear all of that? He not only lifted my face, he also lifted my blank. Think about it, Macarena, while we finish up here. Let me straighten him out, would you? No, let's not make a big hassle about it. Get your own show there. Sit down there. Do what I tell you to. Sit down.
I work for Black Prince.
Oh, I see. All right, put it in the
Still
slot.
in trouble.
Here we go. Come over here to Macarena. Janet said, I don't trust that plastic surgeon. He not only lifted my face, he also lifted my blank.
Boobs?
Boobs.
It's the best I can do. No, I have also, again, keeping with the tradition of bringing the prime, I said boobies.
Boobies. Okay, that's one for her. May we see yours?
Darling, I've always been a class act. You know that.
Right.
Yeah, we know about it.
Now, this little doctor just had a very slight problem, psychologically speaking. He lifted her boyfriend.
Oh.
I see.
I see.
Check, please.
Boo me, you
Leave her alone.
I think this is a match. I think this is a match. I said bust line. That's the match. But I have to also say, let's not have a rally. I just have to say that it's good to have your bust line lifted, however, not all the way to your forehead.
I don't trust that plastic surgeon. He not only lifted my face, he also lifted my boobs, according to Macarena. What do you say?
I said he also lifted my skirt.
Get that man a hand!
Hey, he looks very good in it, too. I saw him the other day wearing a little black skirt.
Little dirndl, huh?
He was at the market.
Yes.
He also lifted her purse.
Her purse? Got to match Patti to stay in the game here. Patti Deutsch.
Hello.
Hello there.
I said handbag.
Handbag. So Velma wins another game. Here we go again. She said, I'm not going to scream. I'm sorry it's been such a short meeting. You're a very beautiful lady, and we wish you the very best of luck in your dancing career.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Macarena. Goodbye. Now, come over here. This is your third time up here, right? Yes, this is the third game you've won, and you now have a total of $8,550. And if you go all the way here, you could have $13,000 or $14,000. That's a lot of loot. That'll buy a lot of education for you. Shall we press on?
Why not?
Why not? We polled a recent studio audience, Velma. We got their best response to this. Solid blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it, Velma. Remember, if you match the second most frequently given response, you get $250, and the third gets you $100. Now we ask you to call on some celebrities here for a little assist. Anyone you want.
Kate? Oh, boy. Solid state.
Solid state.
Solid state.
That's what they refer to. TV sets and radios are solid state transistors, yes?
Brett?
Brett,
What about solid gold Cadillac?
solid gold Cadillac. All right, one more.
Richard?
Good old Richard.
Pardon?
Good old Richard. He's thinking now. Give him a
You
chance.
know, I would just not added the word Cadillac. I was going to say solid gold.
Solid gold. Okay? Yeah, that's a different meaning than solid gold Cadillac, isn't it? All right, so those are the three: solid gold Cadillac, solid gold, and solid state. Now, what came to your mind?
Gold.
Gold. All right. That's the one we want. Let's find out if solid gold is up there, and if so, where? May we see the $100 response? Solid as a rock.
Not that.
All
I
right.
had that as my second
Not
choice.
bad.
That's
All
a
right.
sweet
Solid
answer.
gold is what we're after. May we see the $250 number? Solid state is Kate's answer. All right. Maybe we're getting close to it. You never can tell. You're not going to scream?
No
She
screaming.
punctured my eardrum yesterday. All right. Wait a minute. May we see the $500 response? So now she.
We're going to run away together.
You're going to run away together?
Yeah.
She's got the money, $9,050.
Well, that's why we're running away together.
That's why. Now, Velma, you're going to play for 10 times 500 or $5,000. And remember, you have to match one celebrity as you've done before exactly. An exact match.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, get ready to write. Here we go. It's worth $5,000 more. That'd give her $14,050 if she wins it. Blank player. Player. Blank player. Now, What do you say to that? Have you got your ESP going? You got thought waves communicating between you and Richard?
I can't think anymore.
You can't think anymore? Blank player.
Baseball.
Baseball player. That's good. That's not bad, is it? All right. A couple of other good choices here. Johnny Olson says card player is one.
Football player.
Football player is another one.
I said record player.
Record player is another. That's a good one, too.
Too many.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know, that's...
You can't win them all.
That was a hard... You can't win them all. You're up to 9,015. You're going to meet another player in a moment or so, but first we got to do a little business. This is it.
Today's consolation prizes are Bissell's Regency All Floor Sweeper. Quickly whisks up dirt, grit, pet hair from any floor surface. The luxury floor sweeper from Bissell. And a Timex electric watch for man or woman. The easy-to-read electric watch that never needs winding. Timex Electric, beautifully styled. And an electric knife and a supply of Unicap iron vitamins. 100% of the government's recommended daily allowance of iron plus 10 essential vitamins. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the blank. You might find out what when match game 76 continues in a minute.
Pick it up. Police up the studio there. You can't have a dirty studio, cigarette butts on the floor like that. Oh, boy. Everything has to be clean and neat. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, let's welcome a new player. Here is David Dean. Hello, David. Now, we welcome you. And we'd like to find out a little more about you, David.
Well, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a freelance writer. I'm married. I have 2 children, a boy named Sean and a girl named Shannon.
And what sort of stuff do you write? Are you a fiction writer?
Anything I can make money off of, I try to write.
Do you make a living freelancing as a writer?
Well, I'm really just getting into it right now.
Yeah. Well, that's a fascinating field. Good luck to you, David.
Thank you a lot.
And here we go. You want A or B in round 1 here?
I think I'll go with B.
B it is. Everybody plays a new game. Now, you've all heard of the new TV show called Bronk.
Huh?
Yes,
Bronk.
we all have, haven't
Yes.
we?
Well, nobody knows this,
go
but
ahead.
Bronk is the sound elephants make when they blink.
What, dear?
Bronk. It's a new TV show.
Right.
But the real inside story is Bronk is the sound elephants make when they blink.
Hi, hon. No kidding.
These 2 are finished.
I didn't.
All right. Okay, splendid. Now we're Now we come over here to David Dean and call on him. You know the TV show Bronk?
Yes.
The real story is Bronk is the sound elephants make when they blink.
I'll say sneeze.
When they sneeze. David, he said sneeze. That's his answer, and that's what we have to stick with. He's stuck with sneeze.
And you sneeze, huh, David?
Yeah. What do you say?
Freelance writer, huh?
Leave him alone, Jimmy.
You'll have a lot of
Do
time
not hear us, our guest.
on our hands. I said tinkle. Thank you, crowd! Thank you, crowd in Americana! Sit down.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Shocking, darling.
Shocking, yes.
And just a little bit deranged.
Right.
The truth be known. I feel terrible because my dear friend Phil comes from Jackson, Mississippi, and he's a sweet man, and I was sure that you and I were going to make it, David. I said belch because it
Belch
sounds
is
so
good.
much like, you know,
Bronk,
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 bronk.
bronk, bronk. Okay, Charles.
I said burp.
Burp or belt? How would, bronk is kind of that sound that suggests a burp or a belch. What do you say?
It's another thoughtful answer, burp.
Burp. Burp or belch. Now, Richard, bronk is a sound elephants make when they sneeze, according to David.
When they mate.
When they mate.
Once every 7 years. It's the truth.
Bronk.
Oh, that's a male. That's a rogue elephant you're doing now.
Bronk.
Lady elephant says, bronk, bronk.
Bronk, bronk. I think I'm in love. Wrong. Wrong.
There's a big elephant over there going like this to you, Jim.
Wrong. It's lonely here in the jungle.
Peanut for you. Peanut, they love that.
Okay, Patti.
You know, I always wondered why I was never attracted to an elephant. Now I know. I couldn't think of anything.
So what'd you do?
I said that's the sound they make when they eat herring and sour cream.
Oh, yeah. Because it's possible it hurts their delicate tissues in the mouth there. Well, David, you didn't do so good, did you? There. I'm glad you've got a career going as a successful writer there.
Yes, I am too.
Now, we'll get back to these two in a moment or so, but first we want to do this for you. Wrong. Well, listen, we've got to stop right now. We just don't have time to do any more today, but we'll look forward to seeing both of you tomorrow, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything anyone would like to say? We just have a few seconds here. We talked about good
you've
time.
been
The rookie. Yes.
You rubbed me the wrong way. I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for?
I came in here with a cigarette butt, and I want to know where it is.
Oh. Say goodbye quickly. Gene Rayburn here, Match Game 76. Join us next time. Bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.